Hey, this is Ben Cubbage from Elevated Trips. We're here today at the Gyanak Mani Stone Pile. This is the world's largest Mani Stone Pile. It's over 2 kilometers long. It takes about 30 minutes to an hour to walk around, and it's full of hand-carved Tibetan prayer stones. We're going to be walking around this Mani Stone Pile today and walking with some Tibetan pilgrims. This pile has over 2 billion hand-carved Tibetan prayer stones in it. But it all started 200 years ago when a local monk found a naturally occurring stone with the characters Mani written on it. This was a sign from the heavenly beings because Mani was part of the larger mantra Om Mani Padme Om. He added it to the field that you see here. And since that time, people have been adding stones into this pile for over 200 years, and it is what you see today. So you can see the stones behind me here. There's most of these stones are actually hand carved. You can see right here, that is actually the mantra Om Mani Padme Om, hand carved in the stones. In modern days, they're also printing them by computer through a laser printer, and it allows the stones to be a little bit more uniform, which ultimately allows them to be a little bit more highly stacked. Okay, we have climbed inside the Mani Stone Pile, up some steps, and we're kind of right in the center of it here. You can see we're surrounded on 360 degrees by millions of Mani stones. And so as people come, they will, most pilgrims will bring a Mani stone as an offering or as a prayer to add to this pile. And then these workers here, they work for free. Actually, they're volunteer workers. They come and they sort all the stones and pile them up so that it's not just a big jumble of rocks, but it actually fits within the parameters of the pilgrimage. And so this is a never-ending job because there's constantly rocks being added to this pile. They have to fit them in just such a way that they fit so that they can stack more rocks on the next day. see behind me, the stones really come in all sorts of sizes, anything from as big as your hand to maybe 2 or 3 meters long. These medium-sized stones, which are probably about a meter high behind me, directly behind me, those are about 3,000 kwai, about $500 US for a whole set of 6. If you're interested in these super big daddies, the really big ones that are about 2 meters tall, these are about 80,000 kwai, or about $12,000 US if you want to buy a full 6-pack of stones, and then they buy them and then add them to the pile here behind me. So in general, the older a Tibetan gets, the more devout they get in regards to practicing Buddhism, because they know their time is short on this earth, and they will turn the Dharma or practice the teachings of the Buddha. You can see most of the people behind me are generally over 50, maybe over 60 years old, and they come here and they spin prayer wheels full of prayers, and sometimes the prayer wheels can be as big as your hand or even almost as tall as a full-grown person. They spin these prayer wheels, and then they also flip the prayer beads through their hands as a Catholic would, and there's 108 beads on their prayer bead for the 108 scriptures or teachings of the Buddha. So we're right here on the northern side of the Gyanak Mani Stone Pile, and you can see it's about 3 to 4 meters tall, so it's about twice as tall as I am, and this is actually one of the lower points of the whole wall. So in many places it's actually even 5 or 6 meters tall, much taller even than a basketball court. And to stack and place all these stones in specific order so they fit like a puzzle, that is quite a job. Around the course of this pilgrimage here, are many, many shops. And they range from selling fruit, which I just stepped on, to some various Tibetan clothes, to even some items that you can offer, like incense or Tibetan scarves at the pilgrimage site as part of your worship. Come to the Gyanak Mani Stone Pile to see the colors, the prayer wheels, the temples, but the real highlight is people's faces. Every face has a story to tell, and behind every face is a story of culture and tradition and family, and that is the real highlight of Yushu in Kham Tibet. To hear the stories of the people and to really understand their culture.